Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the CD Racoola Show. Today we have a special surprise in store as we review the film Bum Bum Ba Bum 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 Ba Bum. Here comes the Bride of Chucky. If you know me, as some of you do, you know that I love me some Chucky. Chucky is such an iconic horror character and is one of my favorite, and this is one of my favorite Chucky movies of all time. I think adding Jennifer Tilly into any of the Chucky films is great, but giving her a major role in this one and having made her into a doll by way of Chucky transferring her soul really gave this film some added pop. One of the things I really like about the Chucky franchise, especially the later films, is not only do they have some elements that induce plenty of fear, and they have no shortage of gory kill scenes, but they also have some comedic elements that not only add to the film, but they widen Chucky's appeal with fans, that's for sure. The whole dynamic with Tilly and Chucky's character in this film just works, to say the least. And I was really glad in the latest Chucky Hulu series when they also brought Tilly into the mix. I did a review of that series, by the way, so please feel free to check it out. P.S. Just to let you in on a little secret, I liked this film much better than season 1 of that series that I did the review. Don't tell anyone, though. 1998's Bride of Chucky was directed by Ronnie Yu. Yu also directed the 2003 film Freddy vs. Jason. Oh boy, I have to do a review of that one. I'm kind of ashamed I haven't yet, but I will. Mark my words. Anywho, so this film also stars Brad Dourif, whatever, who's also known as the voice of Chucky, appearing throughout the Child's Play franchise. Dourif, I think. I'm stuck on that. He was also in The Lord of the Rings, no big deal, playing that Weasley little baddie, Grima Wormtongue. Do you think that is a good name for a bad guy? Listen to that again and look at this picture. Grima Wormtongue. That just works, it just really does. Him and Jennifer Tilly, what unique voices those two have. I'm trying to think of some actors that, have some unique voices, and one name comes to mind for me, the late, great Gilbert Gottfried. Now that was an immediately recognizable voice, love it or hate it. But it's unique. I used to watch Gilbert Gottfried when he hosted USA Up All Night. They showed a ton of horror movies, mostly like B-movie stuff. But it was taped in various places, and it was a lot of fun. Kind of miss it, to be honest. You know that I'm always up all night, so it worked out for my schedule. Anywho, comment down below on an actor or talent voice that you would immediately recognize. For old CD, it will always be Mr. Gilbert Gottfried. Okay, you know who else was in this film that will kind of surprise you because you don't really think of her as someone who would be involved with the Child's Play franchise. But Katherine Heigl is in this film. I will always think of her in the film Knocked Up with Seth Rogen. He's kind of another voice that's unique. And I know that's not a horror film. I'm aware of that. It's a romantic comedy. And yes, I watched it. I can be romantic. Trust me on that. I once brought my ex a shrunken head for our anniversary. It doesn't get much more romantic than that, you have to admit now. Speaking of romance, this film definitely had some hilarious components with Tilly and Chucky's domestic squabbles, if you will. They would occasionally turn quite violent, to say the least. This film, though not super scary, and the story not super deep, pretty much just Chucky and Tilly killing a lot of people while they try to get out of their doll bodies into fresh human bodies again. Still definitely sported some sweet kill scenes, and I love the look of the sewn together Chucky. One of my favorite looks for him, definitely. Really horrific, if you ask me. Hard to not give this film a decently high score on Old CD's Scarometer. I know it's not that scary, but I like it, okay? So give me a break. I would like to thank you once again for joining me here on the CD Racoola Show. And please like, share, and subscribe. I keep saying it and you keep not doing it, but whatever. So that, like this film, I can find a magical voodoo amulet and maybe come back as a Ninja Turtle or something. That might be kind of sweet, actually. I think Old CD could pull off a Michelangelo. I'm kind of a party dude. Though I'm not too fond of pizza. But living in the sewers that are kind of dark and appealing. Come to think of it, those Ninja Turtles could be pretty scary themselves, if they wanted to. Think about a 6'5" turtle jumping out of the sewers and chopping you up with martial arts weapons. Could most definitely be the next horror film. Just saying. Speaking of Ninja Turtles, and I don't know why I'm talking so much about Ninja Turtles here on a horror review, but they do have Universal Monster Ninja Turtle toys that are kind of awesome. I saw them on the line, as you will. Check them out if you have some time. And I know you humans, time on Earth is pretty limited, so you might not have time, I don't know. Please make sure to join me next episode when I review the film Jeepers Creepers. Oh, what a creep that creeper is. Oh boy. Halloween, it's over now. So sad. Oh my goodness. Okay, it was so close I could taste it. Just as, hopefully soon, I'll be tasting you. Bye-bye.